If you have time, watch it on your lunch break.
That's right.
Because I'll be back on Tuesday.
While you eat your songs in the key of funny, mixing music and comedy. It's like everything you could wish for. It's like an opera singer covered in bees. It's like hearing your favorite song while you eat your favorite cheese. It's funny songs and funny stories. It's songs in the key of funny. Funny songs and the stories behind them.
Welcome to Songs in the Key of Funny. Hi, everybody. My name is Kristin Key. I am your host today, and we are Songs in the Key of Funny, coming to you live from Burbank, California, where game shows go to have babies.
Yes.
Recording live from the beautiful Flappers Comedy Club. Flappers Comedy Club, where they have comedy going on 47 hours a day, 32 days a week. There's so much comedy. You'll be saying to yourself, oh my God, isn't that the guy on stage that set us earlier? And the answer is always yes.
Yeah, he's got a type 5.
So yeah, if you haven't seen a show here, come to Flappers Comedy Club. It's the greatest comedy in the entire city of Los Angeles. And so I'm Kristin Key. I'm your host. You can find me online at the Kristin Key on Twitter or Instagram, or my website's www.kristinkey.com, and that's Kristin with 2 eyes, 1 vagina. And joining me, as most days, my co-host with the Mo-host, because where would Maverick be without Goose?
Okay.
Where would Ted Mosby be without Barney Stinson? And where would Harry Potter be without Ron Weasley? That's right, it's Shaun Fisher, everybody.
Hey, thank you so much.
Can you guess the clue for the day?
I'm guessing like best friends?
It was Wingman.
Wingman? Nice.
So
okay,
close.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it was Wingman.
Nice.
And Shaun, you can find him online at Instagram or Twitter at...
Hey guys, it's Shaun.
That's him.
S-H-A-U-N.
He's amazing. Follow him. He does fantastic things with his mouth.
Yes,
Wait, show him so I don't sound creepy.
Nope, that's all you need. That's the
Okay,
context.
that's been tasty.
I need those followers. They'll figure out what it is afterwards.
I've seen it multiple times.
Yes, it's mutual.
All right, it's getting weirder by the second. Our guest today, I saw them at the Pack Theater during Packchella, and this two-man comedy duo hit the stage like a sexy tornado. What do you get when you combine 2 men, 1 guitar, and a green screen reference? It's the Chroma Keys, ladies and gentlemen.
Having us. Thank you.
Thank you for getting a Chroma Key reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Right
you.
on, you get with the green screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were actually called something different, and we made a bunch of green screen videos, and our friend making fun of us called us the Chroma Keys, and we were like, all right, that's our name now.
That's going to be your new name.
Hysterical.
So tell me, so who's who for one thing, so our listeners can understand whose voice is whose.
I am I'm Zane.
Don't confuse me.
Yeah, and then this is Chris, and our voices sound pretty similar.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris
Good
is...
luck if you're
Chris-
just listening.
Sounds buffer. You can hear the muscles.
So Zane,
They're just
you're
growing.
from Oklahoma City, is that correct?
I'm from kind of 45 minutes outside of Oklahoma City.
I
so.
can hear the Oklahoma. I will
Yeah.
remember Zane's from Oklahoma. And Chris, where are you from?
Right down the street from Zane.
Perfect. I'll remember that.
Are you
that
kidding?
separates
Yeah.
them.
Really? Okay. So what town's in Oklahoma? Because I'm
So-
from Amarillo, Texas.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
It's just east of Oklahoma City in this small town called Hera, Oklahoma.
Hera, yeah.
Oh, you're stumping me. I've never been to
Hera.
never been to Hera,
H.
Oklahoma.
You never been?
No, I've never
Well,
been.
Most people haven't.
I went to- well, I
What's
went to
Hera,
the more-
Oklahoma
yeah.
famous for?
There used to be a record store there that a lot of people did know about. Next Door Music, and then next door to that was the Hera Music Hall, and bands actually would stop through. Like it was like a second. Oh, good, we could do 2
Yeah.
shows on this tour. So that was cool for when you were young in high school.
Yeah.
There being a record store in your podunk town is like, oh, this is like a saving grace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people knew about that, but not. I don't think a lot of people.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you both grew up in the same area of Oklahoma.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. So how did you guys meet?
Well, we met originally on like a really long road trip that it's just a really long story, but pretty much like we went with a bunch of friends.
There's this one guy that had like so many friends that branched different schools and stuff, and he moved to New Mexico. So we were all going to see him.
Aw.
Yeah.
And that's just that's how we met, and like I was not a fan of Zane.
We
at all.
didn't like
Zane's
him.
just like,
Oh wow!
He
You're
was
stuck in a
like-
car with somebody. And you're like, oh man, I wish I could ride in the other car.
We were in two different.
yeah, we were in
cars.
separate cars.
Thank
And
God I
even
didn't have to
then,
ride with that guy.
I didn't even want him to be going in the same direction.
What was it about Zane that kind of turned you off?
He was like that little 16, 17-year-old like punk kid who just tried to make people mad on purpose, intentionally, just all the time. Just strangers.
You were a tough guy though.
Yeah.
You had
It was
your
just-
hair bleached, and you were a tough guy.
But yeah, so needless to say,
Opposites
Hair bleached
attracted.
like a tough guy.
Aw.
Yeah.
I guess I had more of the punk rock emo side to me.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Zane was more like the punk skater kid. Who was
I
just,
w-
yeah.
I was 17 at the time though too.
Okay.
So
That's a
or 16.
fair
17.
So
that's
you
a
met
fair
in
age to
your
be acting that way.
So late teens, and now I don't know your songwriting process now, but I remember hearing that you guys have reworked some songs that you wrote when you were even younger.
Yeah. Some of our songs are maybe found in notebooks of mine that we've just uncovered.
All right, talk to me about that. The young Zane's lyrical.
I never learned
Chronicles.
to play the guitar
The
properly.
Chronicles of Zane.
So I would write songs that were Chris would call them poems.
Yeah, they were just poems.
Because I never worked them to music. I did have bands in high
Like
school.
spit.
Music is the key difference between songs and
Yeah,
poems.
it
for
is.
sure.
It's tough guy Zane sitting on his bed like,
What's
"Look
the
at these
difference
lyrics."
between-
It's like it's a poem. Man.
I would find instrumentals.
You're a poet, bro.
Anyway.
What's the difference between a song and a poem? The fact that you're crying, Zane.
That's very good. Yeah. So a lot of we have a whole side project dedicated to the feelings of high school us.
That's so fun.
But yeah, so doing that, we reached back for some of the Chroma Keys music, and I just recently, like last summer, went home and brought all my stuff back that I was gonna bring back
Oh, dope.
because we sold my childhood home. So one of the notebooks had this song that we thought was hilarious. So we made it into a real song.
Perfect.
Should we play it?
I think you should.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. We also have a music video to this too, so afterwards you could go and like look it up, and it's like a full band version that we recorded.
Very
dope.
proud.
It's very cool. So all right, so all right, cool.
Radio edit.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah, this is radio edit. This song is called "Not Going to Bed"
Yep.
by the Chroma Keys.
The radio edit.
Yeah. Got a babysitter. Good luck. She made me frickin' dinner, and it sucked. Got some Dr. Peppers, a Red Bull too. I got a lot of cool shit to do. I'm not going to bed. I'm never going to bed. I'm not gonna lay down my head, 'cause I'm never freaking going to bed. I got GTA on PS2. I got Cinemax and a Mountain Dew. I got AOL chat, Gravedigger 69, and it's way past my bedtime. Alright, I'm not going to bed. I'm never going to bed. I'm not gonna lay down my head, 'cause I'm never effing going to bed. I'm never going to bed. I'm never going to bed. You heard what I freaking said. I said I'm when I'm freaking dead. And I'm never going to bed. I'm never going to bed. You heard what I freaking said. I said I'm never laying down my head. Yeah, I'm never going to bed. Nah, you can make me never go into bed. Nah, screw you, Becky. Heard what I freaking said. I'll sleep when I'm freaking dead.
Thank
Yeah. Yeah. Never going to bed.
And I never did.
Yeah.
Still haven't slept.
Nope.
Years later.
How old were you when you wrote that one?
I'm around 14.
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say I could feel the teeny angst
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Because there was a lot of staying up watching music videos and playing GTA, and like you could download music from
Well, then
LimeWire.
it's GTA. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's GTA and Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it
I'm
is,
never
though.
going to bed. First of all,
First of all,
I'm never going to bed.
Yeah, what I love about it is
Rebel.
that I really felt that at one point in time.
right
So
to the
it's
point where you're like,
yeah.
I need to express
Yeah.
this.
In a poem.
It's got to get out.
that I never showed anyone until later.
I just imagine you like covers over your head with a flashlight, like I'll show them.
Yeah.
That's what I've always imagined. It's just saying, just like, oh God, I got him so good.
And then as soon as like there's a sound outside, you're like,
just shuts the notebook and like throws it in his closet.
yeah, just like pretends to be asleep.
That's not far off. And also, I had so many notebooks that like are half full of stuff, and like, so I find all these ones. I'm like, was I hiding them and forgetting where they were? So I had to start a new one like every 2 days.
That's hysterical.
That's what it feels like.
So for you, it was the lyrics were always first. Now, what about Chris? Chris, were you, when you wrote songs, were they lyrics first or tune first?
I've always been more of like the music guy. Like I've always just kind of wrote more music to everything that I've ever done.
So you were the soundtrack to his dysfunction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Was that deep,
What
Shaun?
a
Did you like
tagline.
that?
It was-
Dang.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Soundtrack
Yeah, I
and
was like, holy
dysfunction.
Let's
Never
not
heard
skip
that.
over that. That
Put
was a
that
good
on a
one.
T-shirt.
We're gonna put that in the description of the band on the website.
Yeah, soundtracks was dysfunction. So, and you met when you were on that road trip around 17. So let's go back further. I want to get to know each one of you a little bit more from childhood. Let's open up the top to that purple box we see over there, and each one of you pull out an instrument there, and we're gonna see if that transforms you back to childhood, because we're gonna go way back, way back, way back, way back, way back. What happens is, you grab a musical instrument out of there, and you're gonna. No, just grab whatever, and you're good. No,
Yeah, it's like a thought experiment.
Whatever
It's like
you're the
whichever one you
best
pick up, we're like, interesting.
that explains a lot.
Oh, kazoo.
I didn't see it.
Kazoo you blow on the other end, I learned.
Oh really?
Yeah, it has an end that says blow on this end.
We've had to figure that out the hard way so many times.
Yeah.
I got a guitar. Yeah, and so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna ask you a few questions about your childhood. I'm gonna ask you some questions about your childhood in the cadence of Twinkle Twinkle, and you're gonna answer them in the cadence of Twinkle Twinkle. Can you handle that?
Is this the cadence of Twinkle Twinkle? 'Cause I don't remember it at all.
You did a great job. You did a great job. You totally nailed the test question. All right, Chris, let's try it with you. Do
Alright,
you
what's
think
it?
you can handle this little question? Can you do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Yes, I can. I can handle this question. Gotta get this pick out of my mouth first.
All right, you guys are you're gonna destroy this. This is great. Okay, one at a time. Here we go. What was the first song you ever remember thinking was awesome, and why?
Achy breaky heart has to be my answer. Achy breaky heart for now and ever.
Make It Break Your Heart was totally his answer, and what a great song. It was totally awesome. What about you, Chris?
My first song that I ever thought was cool was Weird Al. I'm trying to remember what it was called though. Off of Bad Hair Day.
Oh, that's a great album.
What was the song that Chris really liked off the
It
album?
was Amish Paradise.
Yeah. Churn butter once or twice.
As you're like in your head, like, here's all the lyrics.
Good job, guys. All right, here we go. When was the first time you ever got in trouble because of you were funny at an inappropriate time? Quit fighting over the mic.
All right, I got it. I got in a food fight in 3rd grade. I just happened to start in the cafeteria.
That's hilarious. Yeah. How bad a trouble did you get into? Like, did you get suspended or just a slap on the wrist?
I had to clean up in the cafeteria for the next week and a half, I believe, if I remember correctly.
That's pretty good punishment. They used to
Cleaning
punish
under
better.
bleachers. Yeah, in front of everybody, too, so all the kids got to laugh and point.
What about you, Zane? When was the time that... I'm sorry, I'll repeat the question. Well, can you remember a time that you got in trouble because you were inappropriately funny at the wrong time?
One time a friend threw a tampon across the classroom 7th grade. I thought it was funny, and I said, hooray, bloody rain, bloody Sunday. And then we played Bloody Sunday on a laptop. It was great, and then we got ISR for a week. Me and Joe.
That counts. Shaun, you got a question?
Sure. Let's see. What was your nickname when you were growing up as a kid? And who gave it to you?
My aunt, she called me Zaner. I always hated that nickname. And I still get called Zaner all the time. Zaner.
All right, Zaner, good answer. We'll totally not call you that the rest of the show.
I was called Christopher Robin because people like to make fun of me, like Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. It never really hurt my feelings. It's like, that's cool.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than Zaner, and I won't call you
Yeah.
Zaner anymore. Yeah. My grandma used to call me Christina only because she knew I hated it, and she only called me that when I called her grandma because she wanted to be called Grandmommy Wayne.
Grandmommy Wayne.
Kind of a control freak there, because when I'd be like, hey, grandma, she'd be like, what, Christina? I'd be like, don't call me Christina!
And
What
I
about
would
you,
play
Shaun?
at her. My name growing up was Shaun, but people would say Shaun E, and that felt emasculating, so it really pissed me off. So when I was about 15, I demanded everyone call me Shaun O, because I felt O was a more masculine vowel than E at the time.
If you really wanted to be really masculine about Shaun, you should have been called Shaunis.
Shaunis.
Like penis.
I like it. Grandma, call me Shaunis, like a penis.
Christina. Do you have one more question, Shaun?
Sure. All right.
I got one more too.
What was a cool hangout spot that you would go to as a kid?
Taco Mayo was the hippest spot
Yeah,
in
it
my
was.
hometown when I was a kid. Everyone would show up with whatever beer they could scrounge up, and we'd drink it.
What a good little kid. Going to Taco Mayo to get loaded.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
I was there at the Taco Mayo, also right next to the Piggly Wiggly. We get hammered on 30 packs, go and steal another 30 packs. We were too young to buy them.
Wow.
Stealing a 30
Okay.
from the Piggly Wiggly.
Okay, we didn't steal them. We just threw money at the cash register and ran
A
off.
few times we spent money.
We're not thieves, we're just underage.
I can't reach the counter. Come here. All right, how about this one? If you could go back and impress anyone from your childhood with how awesome you are right now, who would it be? Who would it be? Who would you show how freaking awesome you are now?
That would have to be Mr. Casey, my middle school principal. He was a tool, and I'd show him to his face how cool I am, how cool my life is. Screw you, Mr. Casey, you suck forever.
Screw you, Mr. Casey.
You
Screw
suck
you, Mr.
forever.
Casey. Screw you, Mr. Casey. Screw you, Mr. Casey. Olivia, you're really playing that aggressively toward him. I can feel that kazoo angst. What about you, Chris?
Man, I'm trying to think. I don't think I really had anyone that.
No nemesis.
No.
Zane?
I don't believe that. Go
It
back
was-
in time to show 17.
Yeah, it was like 18-year-old Zane is the one I think I hated the most.
Right? From that car.
I'd be like, haha, now you're sitting next to me and we live together, idiot.
All right, we went way back.
Yeah.
Way back, way back, way back, way back, way back. All right, we learned a lot about you guys. That was a lot of learning. So either one of you, high school or band or choir?
Wait, what was the question?
Band or choir? Did you do band or choir, either one of you?
Nope.
I played trumpet in 7th
That's a
grade.
band.
Yeah.
Did you march?
No, I rarely even made it, I think, above like 5th or 6th chair out of probably like 8. of
Okay.
us.
Just why did you get into high school band
I
then?
wasn't good at it. Just because I liked music, and so that's just what I did at like 7th grade, I think.
Okay.
And then
okay.
after that is when I started learning how to play guitar. Because I was like, oh yeah, this isn't. Guitar's way cooler than trumpet.
Couldn't really whip out a
Yeah.
trumpet at the Piggly Wiggly
Yeah, I
Taco
can-
Mai. Like,
I
hey
can-
guys.
Yeah, I could carry a guitar around in school, and people be like, "You're awesome. You carry that trumpet around. You're a band nerd."
I think
That's what you're
trumpets are pretty
labeled.
cool,
Really?
for the record.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, but no girl was like,
Yeah.
no girl wants to.
There's
get
maybe
with the
2 or
trumpet
3
guy.
girls
You're also
in
thinking
every
about.
school that
You're
are
also
into
thinking
that.
about this was '99, maybe 2000.
Okay, so you could have
Alright.
gotten on like the ska train. Like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
could have
right,
easily
yeah,
like
yeah.
You
Like
could
really
fit a trumpet
big fish.
Yeah.
in a
Real big
Jinko
fish.
box.
just shunk.
I could never. I never got real Jinkos. I got like the Walmart version of Jinkos.
The
Just
Junkos?
the wide leg. Yeah.
Junkos.
Yeah, I got knockoffs at the flea market, but they said Jinko on them.
Oh, nice.
But they were $10 a piece.
So how long did you play the trumpet? Seventh
Just
to
7th grade.
Just seventh
Yeah,
grade.
and then I think half of that time, because I didn't really care for it, I just I said it was in the shop a lot. You know, it's just in my locker.
And my trumpet's in the shop.
And I was
It's
also
over at the trumpet shop.
I was also I was very insecure about carrying
It's
it
getting
around
rewired,
too,
you know.
because I didn't want to get made fun of. So I
Yeah.
just leave it in my locker and just be like, it's in the shop. Yeah.
Who's
So
the
I didn't have
people?
to take
You
it
don't have a
home.
high school nemesis, but you were getting picked on for trumpeting?
I never got picked on because
Oh,
I
it
did
was
it. I did it
preventative.
right.
You were
I
just
put it in there. Yeah.
in case you would be
Cause you're ashamed of your trumpet.
super ashamed of his trumpet.
Closeted trumpet.
If I played drums, it would have been cooler.
Except when you were walking around with a bunch of drums.
That's the worst part about drumming.
Walking around with those big freaking drums, but not the trumpet.
Oh, yes, not a trumpet.
I was a drummer in high school.
You were a drummer in high school?
Yeah, I started as drumming. I got a Rogers drum set, which is a very cheap drum set that a dog then peed on that I had to clean the dog pee out of so I could keep drumming. It would never, the smell never went away.
You're drumming and it has just like that it waft smell as you like
It's
hit
pretty bad, yeah.
My dog peed on my drum set.
Moses peed on my drum set again.
It was an act of bullying. So I just said that my drums were in the shop every time around my dog. I like the idea of I'm still stuck on like a trumpet repair shop.
Yeah.
Like you're there only
Yeah.
like
It's always in the repair shop. Like, couldn't practice this week. It's still there.
they're like running over people's trumpets and then like coming by in a different car like, hey, I know a guy.
There's a trumpet guy.
What's wrong with it this week? Motherboard. So where did the comedy come from? You guys, both got musical backgrounds. You think you would have gone into serious bands and so where, why decide to take this left turn into Comedyville?
It was never a left turn for me. Music came after comedy, so like when I was like 7, I was like, oh, Jim Carrey. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And
you kind of
then-
look like Jim Carrey.
Oh,
All right.
thank
Yeah,
you.
you do. Yeah. If
Bigger
you're
eyebrows.
listening from home, he does.
But yeah, then I became like a punk kid, and I liked like Metallica and all that stuff. So I got into music too, and then I discovered through LimeWire, Weird Al Yankovic. Or no, wait, it was a Napster at the time. It was probably
Napster, that's the one
yeah.
that Metallica tried to
Napster.
shut down.
So then, like,
Thanks,
I remember,
Lars Ulrich.
I remember my first 2 CDs I bought were the same day were Devil Without a Cause, Kid Rock, and
Hell yeah.
and
Such a
Bad Hair
nap-
Day.
That part of
Or no, Running with
Yeah,
Scissors. Running with
yeah.
Scissors. Yeah.
Kid Rock man changed my world.
Yeah.
Rock
Running
my
with
world.
scissors.
So
and
I've
Kid
always had
Rock.
like a good balance of like I like this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
we would have been friends back in that because I was Amarillo, Texas. You're is it Hera?
Yeah, Hero, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah.
Wait, that was
Why are you
that was,
so frustrated? God,
Because it's
that's
like
too hard to
It's
remember.
the self-hatred.
We
of,
know-
yeah,
we know
would've
we're
gotten
Amarillo.
along.
Yeah, we would have. Yeah.
Go hang out at Taco Mayo.
You could have came Taco Mayo and then to the record shop with us.
Yeah, we had to drive through your hometown when we didn't like each other. That was part of our trip.
Yeah.
We're driving
Yeah.
through to like
Through
Fort Talis.
smelly.
Yeah.
Wait, is that before
That's
or after
Hereford. That's before us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hereford,
much
Texas,
turd.
and all the Texas people say that's
Such turd.
that's
Not
money.
people,
That's what
actual
smell of
turd.
money.
the? Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
it's
money
still
smells like
still
horse
cow
shit.
shit. Yeah.
I'll say that, yeah.
So okay, so you go to high school. Most people in high school say high school, those are glory days, best days of my life. But you were both like punk emo kids, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I quit high school and then I ended up going to night school
Okay.
and finishing through that way.
I also dropped out of high school. It's what you do, Shaun.
Why? There was nothing about my face that was judgmental. I was just listening.
You know, it's more fun that
I
way.
did technically graduate,
Picking
but
on
I
you.
was like a night school for 2 years and then got out.
Rock that.
And Chris, technically, we grew up in Harrow, but Chris went to Choctaw, which
went
is
to
the
a-
I know
nemesis high-
Choctaw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a different school. Yeah, we were the rich school.
Yeah, so we had a feud going with Choctaw already.
Yeah.
So that's probably why we hate each other so much. That Choctaw Harrow
Well,
feud.
I don't know, because I became friends with all the Hara people.
Yeah,
Like, I
there was
never
a-
hung out with Choctaw people.
We
after
party.
that.
It was very much nobody cared about that stuff. Yeah.
We
What
just go
was-
down to the river and hope the cops didn't break it up.
Go down the river, talk some smack. To
Yeah.
Hare.
We go down there and get hammered is what we do. We're from Oklahoma.
Butt house.
Well, so tell me about your emo
Soused.
days. I want to hear about the. Didn't you have emo alter egos?
Yeah, we still do. We started writing more music through them. So it's our side project,
Okay.
Spider Tear.
Spider
Oh my
tear.
God. Okay.
Yeah, and we technically this was our first reach back into childhood before not going to bed. We wrote this one in like 2014, I think.
Yeah. This is what happened with this? We saw an old picture of I think me just because I was a very emo kid.
From that same trip where we hated each other, there's
Yeah.
a Polaroid printed out of him, and he's got his bleached hair and his lip ring. And I
had
think
black-
that
I had
really
black
helped
streaks
inspire. Yeah.
and, I had
That'll
like the
do it.
spiky hair with like black streaks and lip ring, and I was rad.
Did you
as
guys
shit.
have your
I was
tongues
really
pierced?
I did. I always wanted to, but didn't.
Yeah.
I had I had a few piercings back. So I always had my lip pierced, and then at some point I got the other side. So it was like the snake bites. Yeah.
You had that in the
was
photo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Snake
never-
bites,
I was
yeah.
rad.
Did you guys ever get your nipples pierced?
No, my dad did.
Of course he did.
He did. Yeah. That guy.
I had a-
I almost.
I
Yep.
had a
Yep.
kid in my school that would pierce people's nipples.
Oh.
Just for fun?
Like during lunch. Like with, yeah. And
Was
they're, like
he-
more than
He's
one
from
person.
Florida.
Was he a
Yup.
Slipknot guy?
Maybe.
Because I remember there being Slipknot kids with a lot of straps on their pants. They would
Yep,
do
yep, yep.
piercings in the.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So you're saying Slipknot fans all did the piercings in high school?
I'm just saying.
They were just
There's a
It's super
type of-
defensive.
it was
This is the
only
first
Slipknot
time in my
fans.
life I've ever understood homeschooling. Like, that's why you just homeschool your kids and indoctrinate them with what you believe.
People would do piercings. People
Yeah.
would do tattoos.
Oh my
And I
God.
went to like a
Don't-
performing arts school,
All
not
right,
like
if you're
a prison
listening, do not
school.
send
Yeah.
your people to schools. These are terrible places. They learn awful things. All right.
All right.
play-
So do you want to play Spider Tear? This
I
is
want to hear Spider Tear.
Tears. Yeah, it's a
Oh
little
my
bit.
God, that was an emo chord.
Yeah,
It
oh
started
yeah.
emo.
It's a little more it's a little more on the serious side of
But we're gonna
ourselves,
be like a little acoustic about it. Make it slow it down.
we'll do
Make
like
it
a
cute.
little,
A little Everlong.
yeah, usually this also has a music video you could check out online.
You could.
All right, this is so stupid. All right, here we go.
Dear Becky.
The song is called "Spider Tears" by Spider Tear.
Spiders have 8 legs, but they also have 8 eyes. Nothing's more depressing than when a spider cries. When we first met, I had you in my web. I would daydream about the day we'd wed. You used to wear black, but now you wear red. Pink and purple, blue, get out of my head. Spiders have 8 legs, but they also have 8 eyes. Nothing's more depressing than when a spider cries. Why'd you leave me for Downey? I don't understand. He isn't even cool. He isn't in a band. Oh, Becky, don't you understand that I wanna be your man? Oh, Becky, don't go. I see you in the hall. I feel my heart fall like a spider from the drain. You fill me full of pain. You used to kiss me, but now you kiss Danny. Whatever, he sucks. I don't give a shit, but I secretly do. Spiders have 8 legs, but they also have 8 eyes. Nothing's more depressing than when a spider cries. Why'd you leave me for Danny? You don't understand. He isn't even cool. He isn't in a band. Oh, Becky, don't you understand that I wanna be your man? Oh, Becky. caught my eye, but you got away. I was gonna cocoon you and save you for a rainy day. Now every day is rainy and the tears never stop, and all my eyes are crying. Plus Danny is ugly. Why'd you leave me for Danny? Danny is an idiot. Why'd you leave me for Danny? He is stupid. I should stop making out with Danny. Why are you doing this? Danny is a jackass tool. Spiders have 8 legs, but they also have 8 eyes. Nothing's more depressing than when a spider cries. Spiders have 8 legs, but they also have 8 eyes. Nothing's more depressing than when a spider cries.
Thanks.
It's deep. It's
Thank
deep.
you.
It's deep.
It's really
It's
deep.
It's-
It gets us every
it's
time.
8 eyes worth of deep right there.
Oh.
8 eyes worth of deep. Do you guys, are you emo, punk? What about hip hop? You guys ever go into hip hop?
I have a past of hip hop.
Little bit?
Right before actually we got together, I was doing, because I couldn't play any instruments. I would download beats or get beats from a friend from Canada and do like little rap stuff.
Well, you are in for a treat today. We have a segment every week on the show. It's called Shaun's Hip Hop Corner. And it goes a little something like this. It goes, learning stuff about hip hop. Teach us something, Shaun. We're learning stuff about hip hop. So teach us something, Shaun.
Wow! What is up, gentlemen?
Howdy.
Welcome to the corner. So because our theme for today is Wingman, I just want to give like credit to all like the 2-man groups that have ever existed in hip hop. Right? We got a lot of like Eric and Rakim. We have like Black Star. So it's very popular for 2 guys to be on a track together. So what I thought today is we'd give you some sort of like rap persona alter ego.
2-man crew.
Yeah, 2-man group.
Two-man group.
We're the
or
2-man crew.
The 2-man crew.
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice.
It's never been done before.
Not 2 live crew, 2-man crew. Awesome, cool. So what I'll do is I'll just provide a beat, and the game of it is you guys are best friends, but you're also like competing for like the attention as like the primary rapper of the group.
Okay.
Make sense?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to freestyle.
And I'm horrible at freestyle, so.
Perfect. So if at any point you are nervous about freestyling, you can just start gibberish rapping and just be like, boo labba dee dee
He says that like you're gonna think I'm good at it, but I'm also not good at it.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
But Kid Rock is within me, and I'm gonna try my hardest.
Channel your inner Kid Rock.
Rap rock, baby.
All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. 2-man crew.
2-man crew. Just 2 of us. We the 2-man crew. There's 2 of us. 2-man crew, dude. 2 of us. Crewing up and crewing down. 2 of us. When we walk around town.
But one of us is better than the other. One of us is the front man of the 2-man crew.
And that's me. I'm the front runner. 2-man crew.
That's funny, you think it's you, but we know who it is.
Me. It's me. We know that it's me. We both decided on that.
Wait a minute, we decided it was me. That's what we discussed right before the show. It's me. I'm the man.
You did? No, that didn't happen. I don't understand. I was last night. We were talking and balcony, and I was to understand. I was the man, the 2-man, the front man of the 2-man crew, man.
That vaguely sounds familiar. But I
remembers.
remember we had a contract agreement shortly after that.
I didn't sign crap. That's BS. I won't buy that. I am the front man of the crew. The 2-man crew, I'm the front man of the dude.
Okay, then it's settled.
Rap.
You could be my wingman.
Wait, what? I'm not the wingman. I'm the front man, the 2-man crew man. You are the background dude with the muscles and the attitude, picking on the ladies, and then I have to swoop in and say, hey, actually, deep down, he's a good guy. Please give him a try. Please give him a try. I'm the front running guy of the 2-man crew. Not you, me. You're behind me, dude. Front man. Okay, you know what? How about I feel bad. In the middle of that, I started to feel bad, and I feel like you should be the front man.
I don't want it anymore.
Tup.
This sounds like a lot of
Sweet, you
responsibility.
passed the test. I am the best, the front
I'm
man
just
of the-
joking.
Man.
You failed my test,
Wait a
bro.
minute.
I was testing you.
I knew it. I should have knew that you would do.
2-man crew.
I am the front runner, man.
That's exactly what you needed to do. Awesome job.
That's gonna come out on SoundCloud soon.
It has a music video for it if you want to check it out.
2-man crew tattooed above my
They
eyebrow.
all have musical videos.
I love it. I love it.
But Shaun, which?
Oh, you want to?
what
Yeah,
if
what
we
would be
were-
our name if Kristin and I were in a duo? What would be the name for our band?
That's
The-
already used.
the swizzle sticks, the skinnies, the
The swizzle sticks, the skinnies. I like that.
Swizzle sticks and the skinnies. All right.
swizzle sticks and the skinnies.
I think it's like you're the swizzle sticks, but then also like some people know you. Like
As
we
the
also the skizzies. Or
Some
what
of
is
our
it?
some of our side album projects are. Our spider tier
Yeah.
is the skizzy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What are we again? The swizzle sticks and
The
the skinnies.
swizzle sticks.
I'm the skinnies.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's two names.
Right.
One of you swizzle sticks and one is the
Maybe that's part of our
skinsies.
bit. We're trying to argue over which is the better name.
Yeah.
All right, swizzle sticks versus the skinnies. All right.
Swizzle sticks versus skinnies. All right. All right, here we go. You come to battle me, and I ain't stopping. I know that you're better. You're the Batman, I'm the Robin. In this Millennium Falcon, I know you're full. Yeah, you're the Han Solo, and man, I'm the Chewie. I'm not very good. In fact, I'm pretty bad, man. You're better. I already said I'm Robin, and you're Batman. So show me how it's done. Show me, Shaun. Throw down
All
some
right,
beats, 'cause you
watch
won.
me get it on. Okay, when it comes to beat, got a lot of tricks. So I really feel like we should just be called the Swizzle Sticks. I just feel like it just encapsulates what we do as each of us, and we are so great. Yeah, man, I'm over here and I'm going and spit bars. Yeah, you're over there just strumming on the guitar. Yeah, oh no, oh, our audience are not many. Our audiences are grand, they're not skinny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be like Miss Frizzle. I'ma educate you about the sticks for swizzle. Swizzle sticks, yes, oh man, I'm not cocky. When I think of swizzle sticks, think the red ones for the coffee. Is that what they are? I'm in a blur, cause when I think swizzle sticks, all I think of do is stir. And I think that's the reason it's a great name for our band.
Shaun Fisher.
Sounds. Brah.
Laying it down. Who wants to keep playing games? You want to keep playing some games, boys?
I'm
play
so
games.
down
Yeah?
for games.
All right, everybody,
games.
grab a paper to pen and your very best friend, because it's time for musical medley. All right, so earlier in the week, I sent these boys a sheet of paper, and I had written a story song with some blanks in it.
Oh, great.
I left some blanks in the song because I wanted the Chroma Keys to fill in the blanks, because the two of us together are going to make an amazing story song.
Fill those blanks, bro.
That's right. So I sent them these blanks, and guessing which parts of speech I thought would be missing. I did not test this one, so really hoping this works.
Me too.
It's probably gonna flow perfectly.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Most likely.
All right, so when I get to a blank, I'll just kind of pause, and you'll know what to do. All right, and the theme this week is modern dating, hence the wingman theme this week. Yeah.
I'm on board.
Trying to be thematic. And if you're listening, this is Songs in the Key of
Thematic.
Funny podcast with Kristin Key and Shaun Fisher. And this is episode 33.
Boom.
And we're going to be dark the whole month of June this year because, we got things to do.
Yeah.
But could join us again in July. And we're so happy
We
to
have
go.
cities to see.
That's right. We do. The Swizzle Sticks coming to a city new year. Okay.
And the skinnies.
And the skinnies. Modern dating.
Oh God.
Dating can be challenging in these fast and
Big.
times. It's the year.
Graduation.
Graduation.
For goodness sakes, it's the year graduation. Now you've got websites, apps, speed dating,
Humping.
parties. I've tried them all.
Love those humping parties.
I get so brown. I just want to throw my
Butt.
in the air and scream
Freedom.
Freedom! Throw that
Like Mel
butt in the air.
Gibson.
So I decided to go back to the basics and look for my next sexy,
Neutral.
gender person
Neutral
in
gender
a bar. So first I had to find that
Solid.
single that would hang out with me. So I picked a quaint little watering hole called
The
the
Celebrity Club.
Ah.
Oh, so many celebrities.
It was small. It only had about
818-485-6669.
tables.
Whoa, so many tables.
There were candles and
Boobs.
on every table. And the music was playing soft
Nickelback.
music.
Only soft Nickelback.
That's romantic with a capital D. Romantic with a capital D.
Dromantic.
Dromantic. Next, I scoped the place out looking for a potential partner who was both
Round.
and
Dry.
that's right, I like 'em round and dry.
I ended up talking to a tumbleweed.
I spotted a cutie sitting at the bar. Wow, on a scale of 1 to 10, they were definitely a
69.
16. They looked like a cross between
Jay Leno.
and
Carrot Top.
Ooh, just my type.
so I
Violently.
walked up and ordered 2 shots of
Pepto-Bismol.
and said, "Do you
Drink.
here often?"
Give me 2 Pepto-Bismols.
They said, "Why don't we
Fall.
about it back at my..."
Toilet.
Wow, what a great line. Less than an hour later, I was screaming out,
Blinker.
Use your signal.
all I have to say is thank you.
Celebrity Club in Midwest City, Oklahoma.
Karaoke every night of the week.
Nicely done, boys. And that was Musical Madness.
That was mad.
It was
So
mad, I tell you,
fun.
mad.
Now I really want to go to. We're going back to Oklahoma, and I think I'm going to make a stop in at the Celebrity Club.
That's a real place?
Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Where you can get 2 shots of Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, you can
You
get 'em.
probably can.
I
Make-
violently walked up to the bar and ordered 2 shots of
That's
Pepto-Bismol.
how I
Probably
like
get
to
a sh-
get stuff done.
Probably get a little, they're mini pitchers. You could probably get a pitcher of Pepto there.
Ooh, pitcher of Pepto.
Oh my God, then you could eat anything.
You're going to need it after
People
the,
there need it.
Yeah, you
Want
need
the
it after
spicy
that
chicken
PBR
wings, the
they have.
Pepto. Gonna make that girl scream blinker all night long. All right, it's time for 5 random questions. All right, so 5 random questions is a game where I ask you 5 random questions that were written in under 5 minutes. They're A, B, C, D, and E. Each question corresponds with a letter of the alphabet. It also corresponds with a key of music. A, B, C, D, and E. Now I'm going to ask you the question in that key of music.
Okay.
You're going to respond to that question in that key of music. Understand?
Gotcha.
Understand? All right, here we go.
Zane,
We're
give me a
start-
D.
We're going to start with the key of A.
Okay, we're tuned up.
What's the worst? What's the worst? What's the worst? What's the worst? What's the worst line you've ever used in a breakup?
Are you gaining weight?
That's pretty good. That's the worst line I've ever heard. That's the worst line I've ever heard in your breakups. Chris, you got one?
That was around when Chris hated me.
What's
at
the
17 years
worst?
old.
What's the worst? What's the worst? What's the worst? What's the worst line you've ever used in a breakup? I didn't sing in the key.
I don't like your mom. I don't like your brother or your dad either.
Your family sucks.
Yep.
Wow, that'll get you out of that one pretty quick. Bet she wasn't too sad to be rid of you.
I like how she's like, I have a sister too.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't mention
Yeah, she's cool.
her. Really like
She's
her.
a saint. That's the worst thing you've ever said in a breakup. Let's go to B. You're standing at the ice cream counter and you're hungry. 33 flavors to choose. The clock is ticking. What do you do? What do you do?
Cherry limeade sherbet, please. Cherry limeade sherbet, double skip in a waffle cone.
That's what you do.
Mint chocolate chip, that's the way to go.
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip and an ice cream cone.
Those could not have been more different. Sherbet and mint chocolate chip.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah, you are. That's what he do. So he don't poo. That's what he do. Go to a C.
Ooh, that's Chroma.
Chroma C.
That's right. So now you're an international man of mystery, and the security of the nation depends on your secrecy. But you met a really pretty girl who you'd like to impress. So do you put your country before your wiener?
It's already pretty messed up right now anyway, so it also depends on how hot she is. Trump's already leaked out any information that there could have been leaked.
True. Yeah.
The country is.
So you're
safe.
saying wiener.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with the wiener.
Strong wiener.
next
One
2
strong
years.
wiener.
Then you should tell me that secret because I'm getting married.
Hey!
Don't care about pretty women at all.
It just stopped.
Yeah. Uh-oh. There goes your engagement.
Right.
Let's say I'm getting married, so I don't care about pretty women
I
anymore.
don't care about women at all.
It's your
Only
wife's
one.
like, oh.
Not a
Sure, his wife's beautiful.
That's
and
not how that
also a woman.
What I'm saying is I will not be weighed by some other woman.
Oh, nice.
What
I
if
see.
Nika asked you your secrets?
Shoot.
Would you sell them under the bus?
I would
So
tell
that's
I would tell her I'm sorry.
If she promised not to say anything.
2 strong wieners.
Dang it, I guess yes I am wiener.
When the chips are down, it's always wiener. Okay, that moves us into D. Hey, that makes
Perfect.
sense. Yeah.
Nice segue.
Let's give us the D. Oh, yeah, this. Have you ever shaved part of your body? Not your face, but your body. And what were the circumstances that you shaved your body? And did you enjoy it?
I hope this isn't too personal, but I shaved everything. That's including my butt. My butt was shaved. I wanted it to look a little bit more inviting for the girl that I was dating, and it worked. Yes, it worked.
It's the most beautiful answer I've ever heard.
That's amazing.
Chris's turn.
I've shaved my chest and around my nipples because I just have a few stray hairs. They look really
Don't we all?
weird when I take off my shirt, so I just shave them. And I look way more attractive.
Sean doesn't shave because he doesn't grow body hair.
Just body alopecia from the neck down.
I've never seen. I'm just guessing.
It's just like a unfilled in cartoon. I just put clothes over a Ken body.
I want your body. I mean, like, I
I've
want
never
your-
experienced
really
love due to
close.
lack of genital.
I have tons of hair.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah.
Both of you guys, I'm like, yeah, relatable. Those little like weird spider nipple hairs that just look like.
It's just covered.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
covered
covered.
in hair though.
Dude.
It's
Wow.
gross.
But I think the nipples is a cool look. Just a few.
Just to
couple
leave the
hairs,
hairs,
yeah.
just to
Yeah.
just.
I
Hello.
always
I
wanted
got
just
rid of 'em.
hair right here and just like chest hair that sort of just like bridged
Oh.
out.
So
Like
my-
subtle chest hair. That's like, oh.
Can't
That's
you
what
just
I had in
glue
the
it on?
beginning. It started in the middle, and then branched off into a cool like wolf-looking thing.
Yeah.
But it's always had a connecting straight.
Wait, why
line
are we
all the way
talking
down.
about this?
Well, I've
Body
seen.
hair.
Oh, we'll finish
Sing
this,
about
but
your
that.
We'll talk
chest
about
hair.
this
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna get into a song.
We'll
about
get to
chest-
E, but-
let's finish E, and then we're gonna sing a song about your ideal chest hair. Okay, here's E. Dropped my pick a few minutes ago. Sorry about that.
Hey, this one?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Oh, forgot you were. You had one. So you cheated on your boo. Now your boo is mad at you. You've only got 5 words to say to make your baby stay. That's 5 words, no more. Not 6 and not 4. So what 5 words do you say to make your baby stay?
Shaggy, it wasn't me. Wasn't one word.
Wait, is that you only have 5?
Shaggy, it wasn't me, baby.
Nice.
So yours would be, Shaggy, it wasn't me, baby.
Refer to
That's
the
right.
song.
Yeah.
Shaggy, it wasn't me, baby.
Then I pull it up on my phone and say, Shaggy, play wasn't me, baby. That's right.
What about you, Chris? Let me repeat the question. You cheated on your boo, now your boo is mad at you. You only got 5 words to make your baby stay. 5 words, 5 more, not 6 and not 4. What 5 words do you say to make your baby stay?
Man.
She's
Make her
leaving.
Stay, gotta make her stay, gotta make her stay.
Oh, I'm trying to make her stay, right?
Gotta make her stay,
I've
gotta
never done
make
this
her
before.
stay, gotta make her stay.
Huh? How do you keep a girl?
Don't go
Okay.
Go away.
It was totally your fault. Wait, no.
I can see that
right.
working. I can see
did it
that
wrong,
working.
Right?
Take responsibility
He
for
said
me
it
cheating.
was totally your fault.
The test results are
Positive.
at 6, I think.
E.
The test results
Test
are.
results are nope. Yeah, test results are negative.
Test results are negative.
Now.
Now.
Again.
Bruh.
Test results
Bruh.
are negative again.
Chief.
So if you could grow any pattern of chest hair.
Well, here's what made me think of this, because every time that I've performed with you guys, other than this time, you have taken off your shirt.
Thank you.
And it is like one of those things where it's like I'm waiting for it with like such genuine like hope. I'm like, when's he gonna take off his shirt? And yeah, it has like a very Mick Jagger kind of vibe to it, where it's just
Thank
like,
you.
we've done a song, time to strip.
Let's get people more
So I
interested.
feel like I've seen your chest more than I've probably seen any other guest's chest.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
I think that kind of comes from his burlesque background.
Oh,
because
yeah.
when we first started as the Chroma Keys, we actually wrote just a song for a burlesque dancer, because Zane used to do burlesque as a French guy. He would just like
Hey,
smoke
yeah.
cigarettes and blow smoke, like just literally blow smoke in people's faces as he's doing burlesque. And so he was a part of this troupe, and I think that's kind of where all that
we would
kinda
play
comes
in the
from.
breaks. So
Yeah.
each dancer would do 2 dances.
Yeah, yeah.
So in between the 2 dance breaks, we would do songs.
Perfect.
And we would write songs specifically for like the night or
Yeah,
whatever.
because there's been rooms of like 50 people, and you're just like waddling around stage with your pants around your ankles doing a song. But then there's also been rooms of like 6 people. The way and like I was wondering, is it less intimidating when there's more people, or is it more
It's
intimate?
easier when there's more people,
That makes sense.
but it's funnier when there's less people, which eggs me on to do it more. Yeah. But now I don't do it as much because
Yeah.
it's like a treat.
yeah,
You're saving that nudity for it is
Yeah.
like burlesque.
it is.
I'm gonna give them what they want later. Maybe
just
if
a
you
little
could.
bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. If it's
Just
the
show
Sexy
you
Tornado
little
show,
patch of hair.
you're gonna see it. But if it's just maybe a weeknight show, might not. Maybe just a pull up and then let it back down.
I
Yup.
think we should see what happens if we're like on the main stage here on like a Friday or Saturday night.
As you just like lean in.
This is being
What will
recorded, right,
happen?
people?
That calls for a booking. Yeah.
That's how you get booked. It'd be weird if I had a large pepperoni pizza show. I wonder how I would react.
So your brand is the Sexy Tornadoes. Your band is the Chroma Keys. And you haven't always been the Chroma Keys. You've had other band names too, right?
Yeah. So Sexy Tornado, I guess, would be it was a live show we did. But before that in Oklahoma, it was just a bunch of me and my friends making music videos and videos. So now it's like a label. So every band we create,
It's under the umbrella of
is
Sexy
over the
Tornadoes.
yeah.
Talk to me about when you were a 2-man band called Segan and Tara. Is that correct?
Oh, okay. So that's we made a concept album called Segan and Tara, where we play characters, two brothers who identify as lesbians, but totally don't get it at all. This was 8 years ago.
This is from
When Tegan and Sarah was really popular. right?
yeah, they
Okay.
were real popular.
They
and
just
so-
had a new album come out.
Yeah, they had a new album come out, and we were just like, we could do that, and we really related to it. So we're like, let's do this, and we kind of made like a whole concept album.
Yeah, we turned it into a whole album.
Is there anything off the album you can play today?
This is the nicest song on the album. It's called Polaroid,
Oh.
and
This is
it's right when Instagram. This also happened when Instagram became a thing, like in 2010, I think. So around that time, we were like, let's do that Instagram song.
Let's get those gram.
Yeah, it was
Before Instagram goes out of style.
Yeah, it
Well,
didn't even get popular till like
Flash
6
in the
years
pan.
later.
yeah, it was kind of like people kind of had it, but it was just a beginning thing. So we're like, you know what? While we're doing this album, why don't we act like we're just sponsored by Instagram, and maybe it'll happen. So when we were recording and like writing all the songs, we had the app, and this like when there was maybe like 5 or 6 filters on it.
Yeah.
So we were just like trying to make them super artsy, and it's kind of like what gave us the idea for this. Like,
Yeah, here we go.
can I
Oh, yeah. We're sharing a picture. Yeah, sorry about
thank you.
Polaroid. Hopefully we can play it. This is old.
I think that works.
Dang, we all drink water.
You guys can have little sips out of mine if you
I'm
want.
good.
I'll sacrifice.
Wait a minute, something's rattling here.
Segan and Tara.
These capos are sometimes complicated things.
Of course, it's capoed.
Stole my first capo.
That exact one.
Instant photograph, instant photograph, instant photograph, instant photograph. I got a Polaroid camera, I got it on eBay. It ships in 2 days and then I'll be ready to play. I just wanna capture me and you in this moment together forever. No megabytes can hold our love. No pixels are clear enough to show your beauty. I just wanna capture our love in the vintage of the night. No Canon can capture the way you smile. I'll snap this photo, let it sit a while. I'll call you on my rotary dial. No megabytes can hold our love. No pixels are clear enough to show your beauty. I just wanna capture our love in the vintage of the night. I got the camera in the mail, but the film wasn't included in the sale. So I went to a local photo shop and I asked if they had any in stock, but in OA, instant film was discontinued. Man, I almost came unglued, but in the back they had an extra pack, so I can still capture me and you together. No megabytes can hold our love. No pixels are clear enough to show your beauty. I just gotta capture our love in the vintage of the night. Woo!
The Chroma Keys. Tell everybody where they
Segan
can
and
find
Tara.
you online.
SexyTornado.com or at sexy_tornado on Instagram. Also at the Chroma Keys.
Yep, yeah. And then what's your plug? Your name?
Plug.
Zane LaRue at Zane LaRue?
At Zane LaRue, yeah.
Okay.
On it, that's my personal. And at
Chroma Chris. So yeah, that's all of our stuff. How you can find
But
any of us.
sexytornado.com, you'll find all downloadable music, videos, and a new EP coming out soon.
Oh, can't wait. Everybody listening, please go check out sexytornado.com. Look at all their videos. It's very funny stuff. And friend them, follow them. Thank you so much for listening to us. Shaun Fisher, you can find him at Hey Guys, It's Shaun on Twitter, Instagram. I'm the Kristin Key on Instagram, Facebook, and www.kristinkey.com. And as always, thank you so much for listening to
Songs in the key of funny. funny songs and the stories behind them.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Yeah.